Do you want to play better golf? Do you want to get into better shape? Do you need to look and feel better? Why hasn't it happened for you yet? I'm guessing this isn't the first time you've tried to figure out how to get your body into shape to be a better golfer. So what's holding you back? After watching this, you're not only going to discover what's been holding you back all these years, but more importantly, exactly how to fix it. I want to tell you a story that I really haven't shared with many people, not even my closest family and friends, but I figured if you knew my story, it just might help you on your own journey. You see, not all that long ago, believe it or not, I was in a tough spot just like you are. In fact, I was pretty much at a point where my fitness level, my golf game, and especially my back pain had hit rock bottom. It was kind of a crazy time in my life, and unfortunately, while trying to balance all my other priorities, I just wasn't taking care of my body like I knew that I should. So to give you just a little bit of background, I had just made a big career change from my job as a clinical physical therapist to working for this new golf fitness company. And at the time, my wife and I had also just bought a new house and we had our first kid. Without going into all the details of the story, basically, things started spinning out of control as the new company I was working for unexpectedly folded, and I was pretty much forced into becoming a business owner without any real experience. But it was either that or go back to a job that I really didn't want. All of a sudden, I found myself alone, grinding out training sessions just to make enough money to pay the bills and keep food on our table. I can still remember how scary that time was. Now, right about now, you're probably asking yourself, why am I telling you all this, and how in the world does it relate to your golf and fitness goals? Well, while your situation might be a little different than mine, as you're gonna see in a minute, I want you to know that to some degree, I've been where you are. As you can imagine, at that time, all the stress, the long hours on the training floor, and being a relatively new dad made taking care of myself basically the lowest priority on the totem pole. And finally, the bottom fell out one Sunday morning. My dad and I had been planning on playing a round of golf for weeks, and I was really looking forward to it. But when I got out of bed that morning, I basically fell to the floor with unbearable back pain. I can still remember lying there on the floor when I called him on the phone and told him I had to cancel our round. Not only was I lying there with a sharp, stabbing pain in the middle of my spine, not only was I more out of shape than I'd ever been, but I couldn't even go enjoy a round of golf with my dad. Honestly, it was a pretty embarrassing moment. The reality hit me that I was now in my patient and my client's shoes. I was the one that had neglected my body and let my fitness take a back seat. I had done exactly what I told every single one of my clients not to do. And while I never thought it would happen to me, I was now paying the price. And that's when I knew that I had to make a change. So first, what I did is what most of us would do. I tried to lay low a little bit, do some rehab style exercises for my back, and give it some time to heal. And sure, that helped a little bit in the short term, but every time I played golf or did some work in the yard, it just started to hurt again. Now, since that didn't really do the trick, I basically said, what the heck, and I tried going in the other direction. Just getting after it with weightlifting workouts like I did back in college, and even throwing in some of those crazy fitness DVDs, but really that only made things worse. So I got smart and I gave up on that whole no pain, no gain mentality, and I resorted to primarily working on my flexibility and basic core exercises for my physical therapy background. And even though that worked a little bit better, I'd still wake up feeling like an old man, and I just couldn't shake that nagging back pain, especially when I tried to go play golf or hit golf balls. And that's when I finally laid out a real plan. I tried a concept that now seems so incredibly obvious, but at the time no one was talking about it, especially in the golf world. I decided to put together a program that not only utilized my rehab and golf expertise, but also combined some of the techniques that I learned from my strength coach friends that they were using with their professional athletes like baseball, football, and hockey players. In a way, it was a bit of a hybrid of what I would call a prehab and golf-focused program, but with a mix of the strength training components that coaches were using with other athletes. And guess what? It worked. And that's when I realized it. I was failing because there was so much misinformation out there in the golf and fitness world. No wonder I was struggling. I was missing a huge piece of the puzzle, and it made all the difference for me personally. For years, we've been led to believe that golfers only need to be flexible and that lifting weights will ruin their golf game. And when I figured out that wasn't true, I was finally able to break through and get the results that me and my clients deserved. I realized it isn't just about fixing an issue here or there, working to the point of exhaustion, or mimicking a golf swing in the gym. It's about strategically getting stronger, sticking to a consistent plan, and getting the entire body to move the way it needs so you can swing the club the way you want to swing it. The problem is that when it comes to fitness and golf information, it's hard to tell what's a gimmick and what's legit. Everything promises that you're going to magically hit a ball 30 yards further or lose 20 pounds. Not to mention the fact that most of the magazines and online articles, they just try to sell you what the pros are doing. But really, what good does that do you and me? I don't know about you, but I don't have an extra 15 to 20 hours a week to spend practicing and working out. And like most of my clients, I'm obviously not in my early 20s anymore, so the information just wasn't very helpful. Once I realized I'd been making this whole thing way too complicated, that's when I understood what I needed to do. I used what I discovered to be able to get rid of my back pain, get stronger and in better shape than I'd ever been, despite the crazy schedule I was living. And to my surprise, I started playing much more consistent golf, even though I hadn't taken a lesson and really didn't practice all that much. But it wasn't just my fitness, this transformed my training business as well, because I took what worked for me and designed a much simpler and more effective program for golfers that began getting my clients the same incredible results really fast. And that's why I created the Golf Body Blueprint, because if it helped me and it helped my clients, I knew it could help hundreds, if not thousands of golfers just like you struggling with the same issues. I'd like to say that I'm smart enough to have figured all this out overnight, but in reality, it's taken years. It took years of struggling with back pain, thousands of sessions of working with golfers, tons of podcast interviews, and a bunch of money in schooling, continuing education to finally create a program that I know works. But I have to say the effort was totally worth it because we finally got it right. Here's just a sample of what you're gonna get with the blueprint. You're gonna learn our 5-step formula that transforms your body into a stronger, more mobile version of yourself so you can have more power off the tee box without sacrificing your flexibility. You're gonna learn specific golf mobility exercises for areas like your hips, shoulders, and back that will target restrictions in your swing so you can move the way your body needs to swing the club the way you want to. You're gonna discover the secret to speed so you can teach your body that it can swing faster than you ever thought possible, yet still be in complete control. And you're gonna find out how to take advantage of strength and intensity training so your workouts are simple and effective so you can perform them in less time and easily fit into your busy schedule. And you're gonna learn how crash diets set you up to fail and why small changes make a long-lasting effect on your weight and your physique. You can forget all those fad diets and focus on making one simple change that'll last. We've figured out how to take all the confusion and the guesswork out of it and have literally changed the lives and games of hundreds of golfers more in just weeks than many do in years, if not decades. So it can't not work for you. I was completely blown away and humbled when I was nominated by my peers to be one of Golf Digest's top 50 golf fitness professionals, but that just showed me that what we were doing was working. But of course, I don't expect you to just take my word for it. Here's what a couple of our students had to say. Brian said, "I'm the spitting image of the guy on the roller coaster regarding golf, diet, and fitness. I always found time for golf, but I rarely made any time for my diet or my fitness. And I've paid for these decisions with physical pain and struggling golf game. In a short period of time, my golf game has improved due to my increased flexibility, increased movement, and I no longer have to swallow a handful of ibuprofen before I play." And another great story from Ron, he said, "I just finished the blueprint and it's made a huge difference in my game and my fitness level. I dropped the 15% body fat from 18.5. My average drive jumped from 227 to 253, with my longest drive of 287 yards, over 30 yards better than my previous best. And not only that, I'm sleeping better and I just plain feel better." We're so proud to have hundreds of golfers go through the program just like Brian and Ron. So let me ask you a question. How would you like to get access to the Golf Body Blueprint? For less than what it would cost you to play a round of golf at most golf courses, you can get access to everything inside the blueprint. Now, while it'd be impossible to show you all the benefits, I want to tell you about some of the things that you're going to experience as soon as you're on the inside. So you're going to get an 8-week online training course broken down day by day, specifically designed for golfers to make you look, feel, and play great. The program's accessible on all your devices, so you'll never lose momentum by missing a workout. There's videos for every single movement to keep you free from injury and maximize your effectiveness. Over 90 videos in there. There's downloadable tracking sheets to easily record your progress and see your improvement. And there's a workout calendar that helps you stay on track and motivated to keep crossing off those days. There's meal ideas so you know how to eat food that tastes great but still great for you. And there's a recommended resource area that takes the guesswork and time out of finding the best products that will help you on your journey. Now, if you were to come here to work with me in person, this program would cost you thousands of dollars. But if all this did was show you how to look and feel the best you have in years, would it be worth it? If all this did was help you stop making those stupid mistakes because you're worn out and tired at the end of your round, would that be worth it? Of course it would. But I'm not going to charge you $1,000 for this program, even though we know it's worth way more than that. I'm only going to charge you the special price you see here on this page. And I'm going to take on all the risk and give you my 30-day, no questions asked, bogey-proof guarantee. Look, if the Golf Body Blueprint doesn't show you exactly how to get the body you want to play better golf, if it doesn't take you by the hand step by step to get you in better shape, or if it fails to help you play more confident golf, then we don't deserve your money and you'll receive a full refund. No questions asked. But you gotta act now because getting your body into shape is the quickest way to shave strokes off your scorecard and stay competitive forever. And let's face it, if you just keep doing the same thing you've been doing, nothing's gonna change. Just imagine what life's gonna be like when you know exactly what to do to consistently lower your scores for good. So click the button below right now and you'll be taken to the secure order form. After you put in your credit card information, you'll be taken to a secure members area where you get complete access to the Golf Body Blueprint, even if it's 2 a.m. Now I'm gonna give you a little warning and I'm gonna be blunt here, but if you pass on this offer, will you get in shape and play better golf? Probably not. You'll just keep struggling and never figure out how simple it is to make huge strides and reach your goals. Most of what you need is simply a blueprint of what to do and encouragement from someone who's successfully been there and done that when it comes to fitness for golfers. Get this program now and get the success that you want. So as a reminder of what you're gonna get with the Golf Body Blueprint, you're gonna get an 8-week online training program broken down day by day, access to the program on all of your devices, over 90 videos covering every exercise in the program, and how you can adapt them for your personal ability. You're gonna get downloadable tracking sheets so they're easy to record. You can see your progress. You're gonna get a monthly workout calendar laying out exactly what you need to do each and every day. And you're gonna get meal ideas to keep you from getting bored but still stay on target. And then there's also a recommended resource area to find all the greatest tools that we found to help you on your journey. Never before have you had such a unique opportunity to have me personally take you by the hand and help you change not just your game, but your life. Come and join us right now so you can look better, feel better, and play better golf, just like me and all the other golfers that have had success with this blueprint. I hope to see you inside.